Hi everyone, it is Brian here of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. I hope everybody is doing very well. In fact, I am here to provide a very special update called a live end of 2023 update and talk about some of the amazing highlights that has really happened during this past year. And also what I did in between my work schedule, school and Special Olympics bowling schedule, and what is also going to go on too as I talk about this live end of 2023 update that is also going to premiere on December 1st, the following next month, on the last month of this year, 2023. So everybody, here we go. This last year, 2023, was a wonderful, incredible, amazing year. I made lots of amazing YouTube videos of random ETS buses featuring my ETS bus driver friends before I went to Walt Disney World at the beginning of February of last year, at the start of 2023, as well as after. In fact, I also wanted to tell you that I also had made amazing YouTube videos of me with Donald Duck and the Disney princesses, Rapunzel, Tiana, Ariel, and also did a YouTube video of the Beast at the Be Our Guest in the Magic Kingdom when I was in Walt Disney World on the first week of last February. It was a lot of fun, and also met Anna Elsa at the Summer House in Epcot during our visit to Walt Disney World. And also wanted to tell you about my Special Olympics bowling, as I'm going to talk about as we go along. And when we were in Walt Disney World on the first week of last February, I made a YouTube video of the Disney transportation bus system, and also I made a YouTube video of me with Donald Duck, hearing me doing the Mickey Mouse saying, "Oh, hiya, Donald!" I told him I'm a YouTube public transit elevator enthusiast too, so it was a very wonderful, magical moment. In fact, it was a lot of fun. I also met the Incredibles, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and also met all of their snowman friend from the Disney movie Frozen, as well as Frozen 2. And likewise, I met Princess Aurora a couple times at the Paris Pavilion of Epcot and Akerhouse, Akershus, you might say. And likewise, I also met Mulan. In fact, for those of you who would like to know, I did the Special Olympics bowling tournament fundraiser last spring, last April of last year, at the end of the 2022-2023 Special Olympics bowling season. Before that, I did 3 strikes on my second game on the second Sunday of last February, after going to Walt Disney World for a week in Florida in the United States of America. And also, when we had Spring Ahead last March, I scored 157 points, 146 points to over 300 points too, and got 3 strikes again. In fact, the most amazing things of all this past year has happened. I got a chance to go to Calgary for Stampede this past summer, in July this past year, for 4 days. I also had the chance to make YouTube videos on the way to Calgary, the Red Arrow bus, the Prevost bus, and when I arrived in Calgary, I made an amazing YouTube video of the Calgary Transit 2010 Nova LFS bus unit 8124 on 33 Rundle Station. And while I was in Calgary, I had the amazing opportunity to visit City Hall and got a chance to do YouTube videos of the amazing Kone traction elevators. So I began with the East elevators at Calgary Municipal Building when I was visiting City Hall, and also rode the glass elevators. And in fact, while I was exploring the downtown Calgary, I had the amazing opportunity to make YouTube videos of the Kone front glass traction parkade elevators of Calgary Municipal Building while at the Civic Parkade of City Hall as well. So I began on parking level 2 and did an amazing retake of the county traction parkade elevators of Calgary Municipal Building. Rode in elevator number 2 to see what it would look like with the triangle arrows, the green going up, red for going down. It was very amazing. Those elevators at Calgary Municipal Building, ladies and gentlemen, in downtown Calgary, Alberta, are very fast. And as I was visiting the downtown area of Calgary, I had the opportunity to do an amazing YouTube video of the ThyssenKrupp traction parking elevators at Telesky downtown Calgary, featuring a revisit to the West Parkade elevators of the Otis traction parking elevators of Suncor Energy Center, and also went to Eau Claire Market and did a final retake of the amazing Elcor Northern hydraulic elevator. At the same time, I did a YouTube video of the Otis traction destination dispatch elevators, the 33rd floor to 46th floor, 45th floor elevators. At the very same time, I did an amazing YouTube video of the Otis traction parkade elevators at the same time. And also while I was visiting the Calgary Tower, I had the most amazing, wonderful opportunity to do an amazing YouTube video of the modernized Otis traction west parkade elevators, modernized by ThyssenKrupp. And also, after that, I made a YouTube video of the Calgary Transit 2009 New Flyer, 6035, on One Forest Lawn, where I went from 9th Avenue southeast of downtown Calgary to the bus stop of 36th Street southeast during my visit in Calgary. And the same time, I blogged some New Flyer Excelsior 40-foot low floor bus units of 8282 of 87 Marlborough Station and 8261 on 32 Huntington. And while I was in Calgary, I had the opportunity of filming 33 Barlow Maxwell Station a couple times as well, and also did an amazing YouTube video of 10 South Center from downtown Calgary to Chinook Mall, outside Chinook Station. At the very same time, I had the wonderful opportunity to visit Heritage Park in Calgary during my visit, and also made an incredible YouTube video of Calgary Transit 2005 New Flyer diesel 40-foot low floor bus unit 7946 on 502 Heritage Park shuttle bus. And it really turned out amazing in 4K. In fact, I also came across with some Fuji Tech elevators at Heritage Park during my visit in Calgary. And at the very same time, I had the opportunity to film 8004 on both 10 South Center and 10 City Hall downtown, the downtown bus route on Calgary Transit. And also when I was in Calgary for Calgary Stampede this past summer in July this year, I had the amazing opportunity to do a YouTube video of the amazing 504 Stampede Express bus route a couple times. And it was very quick than the C-Train LRT, because sometimes the C-Trains of Calgary Transit at City Hall Station of downtown Calgary and 7th Avenue can get very busy. And I also got to see my friend Daniel, and also figured the way to get to Somerset Bridlewood Station, so I took 33 Rundle Station, and then I made a YouTube video of the amazing Calgary Transit 2022-2023 CNT Nova LFS musical dancing potato bus unit 8508 on 43 Chinook Station, from Chinook Station outside Sunridge Mall to Marlborough Station on the Blue Line when I was exploring Calgary as well. And I also, not only I took the C-Train from Rundle and Marlborough stations to the downtown area to get 10 South Center in Calgary, but I also had the opportunity to see my friend Daniel in Calgary. And I also looked at the Red Line C-Train map to get from 39th Avenue Station, Chinook Station to Somerset Bridlewood Station as well. In fact, the Blue Line, Red Line C-Train LRT lines of Calgary Transit in Calgary is very straightforward, and it's also surface as well. In fact, after my visit to Calgary this summer on the second week of last July, I went to my friend Elise's birthday party and also went to the Street Performance Festival after I came back on the last day. So not only I went to the Street Performance Festival after I went to Calgary for Stampede, but before I went to Calgary for Stampede as well. This past spring, last May, during this past year of 2023, I did something very amazing for my 30th birthday this past May of this spring, last spring of last May, during this past year of 2023. So on my actual birthday, I got to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 at Landmark Cinemas, and before that, I took the bus to the Currents of Windermere, and I also did some birthday shopping for my birthday, and also had the opportunity to get the 2K Sports game of NBA 2K23 from the Walmart in the Currents of Windermere as well. And I also made live YouTube videos of random ETS buses, Strathcona County buses, the LRT, elevators, and some of the bus routes of Sherwood Park of Strathcona County Transit. And also on the May long weekend, last spring, this past May, I got to go attend Soundwave and also saw with my friends Jenna and Bodie from Saskatchewan, and also joined Madison, Maddie, and her sister Alex at Soundwave as well, and it was a lot of fun. And likewise, while I was at Soundwave all night for Alan Walker, I finally got to meet my friend Chloe, the huge Rust band who I have saw on Instagram, and finally got to meet in person, and it was a lot of fun too. And I also got to see my friend Brett, and also met Mara, and Jane was there as well. It was a lot of fun, and in fact, I had a wonderful time attending Soundwave in honor of my 30th birthday this past May of last spring. It was a lot of fun. Definitely going to attend Soundwave again this upcoming year in 2024, and hope to plan to celebrate my 31st birthday this spring, this May in 2024, in less than 5 months, and less than 6 months from the last month of this year, 2023, come this spring of this May of 2024. But the most important thing for me, everyone, is that I got to see amazing movies. Before I went to Calgary for Stampede, I saw Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, and also saw the new Disney Pixar movie Elemental that is now on Disney Plus. First saw that at Landmark Cinemas in Tamarack, and on Canada Day this year, this past summer of last July 5 months ago, I took the bus in the LRT for the annual Canadian Pancake Breakfast at Alberta Legislature, and also did a YouTube video of the amazing ThyssenKrupp Northern Traction elevators at Edmonton Federal Building at Alberta Legislature. At the same time, I went to City Hall, Art Gallery, and also went to the Alberta Legislature for their Alberta Legislative Assembly tour, and also did amazing YouTube videos and took amazing pictures. And at the very same time, I made amazing YouTube videos of the SD160 LRT trains a couple times, including some of the elevators at City Hall at Sir Winston Churchill Square in the downtown area of Arts District. At the same time, I did amazing retakes of the Kone traction elevators at Art Gallery of Alberta. And at the same time, we went to the Remax Center of Edmonton Riverhawks this summer as well. In fact, I did an amazing retake of the ThyssenKrupp Northern hydraulic elevator at the same time. And also, before and during the Canada Day fireworks, I made YouTube videos of the amazing band you might want to hear, ladies and gentlemen, the Brass Tactics. It's an amazing musician band. I have YouTube videos of them as well. In fact, it really turned out to be very amazing. But the most important thing of all is that there have been a lot of amazing changes during this last year, 2023. I did last January, at the start of last January 2023, before I went to Walt Disney World at the beginning of last February, I took Adobe Photoshop at MacEwan University. The first 3 weeks at Allard Hall, before I went to Walt Disney World at the beginning of the first week of February of last winter. And after going to Walt Disney World, I got back to Special Olympics bowling, and also on Family Day long weekend last February, I put in more extra bowling practice to get prepared for my last month of my first year of Special Olympics bowling between last March and the start of last April, before Easter weekend, and the same time the Special Olympics bowling tournament fundraiser at the end of last April of last spring. And now, aside from all this, I had an amazing time too, and I really enjoyed attending Salonway for my birthday last spring, last May. I hope to do that again this spring of this year of 2024 for my 31st birthday this spring, as well as my 32nd birthday, May 2025, and my 33rd birthday, May 2026, and who knows, my 34th birthday in May 2027, as well as my 35th birthday, May 2028 down the road. So lots of positive things to look into. But everyone, I really want to say that this past year, it was a lot of fun. In fact, I have been putting in a lot of YouTube videos, extra bowling practices in between my work, school, Special Olympics bowling, and this fall in October, 2 months ago, I began my first month of my second year, first 3 weeks of my second season of Special Olympics bowling during mid-October. And then November of this last month, very recently, I had entered my second month of my second year of Special Olympics bowling, second season. And now this month of December, between the second week of Sunday, December 10th, and third Sunday, middle of December, of Sunday, December 17th, I will be on my third month of my second year, second season of Special Olympics bowling, before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, the last week of December, including New Year's Eve, last day of Sunday, December 31st, last day of 2023, come New Year's Eve, in 2 weeks from that time, and also New Year's Day, the first day of 2024, of New Year's Day, Monday, January 1st of next month. And likewise, I also would like to tell you, everybody, this Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, I have amazing ETS bus videos and random elevator videos on special premiere in honor for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day coming up on the last week of this December of this last month of 2023. And on the last day of this year, 2023, I have amazing live ETS bus trip videos, including elevator trip videos on premiere, including on New Year's Day when we start the new year of January 1st of 2024, everyone. I have amazing random ETS buses and some Strathcona County buses on special premiere for New Year's Day, January 1st. And this spring, this May of 2024, in less than 6 months from now, come 5 months this spring, May 2024, for my 31st birthday, I have special premieres of random ETS buses as well. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I hope to have a girlfriend before the end of this year, 2023, and hopefully the start of this year, 2024, before as well as after going back to school at NAIT and MacEwan, studying Adobe courses again. In fact, I'm also very pleased to announce, everyone, I am also starting to look at classes where I'm interested in taking at the end of Christmas, winter break, after the winter holidays, after Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, the last week of December 2023, and also after the last day of 2023 of New Year's Eve, December 31st, and the start of this year, January 2024 as well. So I'm also going to look at classes where not only I'm interested in taking during this next month of January at the start of this year, 2024, ladies and gentlemen, but also during the middle of this winter, middle of January, later this January, the start of this February, March, and close to early this spring of April and May, and who knows, close to this summer of this June as well. But the main thing for me, everyone, is that I have an amazing team at Special Olympics Bowling this year. Evan, Blake, Kellen, Jordan, and I have joined the Special Olympics Bowling team. In fact, during the winter break, after Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, and after New Year's Eve, and at the start of New Year's Day, and at the beginning of January, before the end of the winter break, I'm also going to be putting in some extra bowling practices as well. But the main thing you may want to know, everyone, is that I am also going to plan to go attend Bonfest this upcoming summer of this June, this year, 2024 as well. Since I know some friends who are Boudin promoters, and I have a wonderful relationship with the Soundwave promoters at West Edmonton Mall, including the West Edmonton Mall security people who are very good friends of mine, and also the Blueprint promoters, Peep This, Next Level, Night Shift Entertainment people. And sometimes I get a chance to go to the Church of John and Union Hall on a couple occasions, and I still love making YouTube videos. In fact, those of you who would like to know, 2023 was an amazing year, everyone. And I really want to say, when I was in Calgary this past summer, I had an amazing chance to not only film the elevators in City Hall and near the Calgary Tower area, but I also made a YouTube video of the ThyssenKrupp Northern rocket high-speed traction elevators at the East Tower of 8th Avenue place. And when I was in Calgary, I had a chance to make YouTube videos of the ThyssenKrupp Northern traction parkade elevators at 8th Avenue Place 2, and did a revisit. And these ThyssenKrupp Northern traction elevators there are very quick with epic motors. And also did a YouTube video of the Otis high-speed traction elevators at the First Canadian Centre in the old BMO downtown Calgary when I was there as well. In fact, I also had a visit to Bankers Hall a couple times, and it was a lot of fun. I also made new friends while I was in Calgary. It turned out to be a lot of fun. In fact, I'm also planning on making 2 trips to go to Calgary, one day for Stampede and then a couple weeks after Stampede during the summer of this summer of 2024. And likewise, I'm also going to be planning on looking at classes where I'm interested in taking during this upcoming next year, 2024-2025 semester, and also the 2025-26 semester, 2026-27 semester as well. So there'll be lots of positive details to look into that as well, everyone. But most importantly, I'm so pleased to tell you, everybody, I have been doing very well in my second year of Special Olympics bowling this year so far. During the first couple of months of the middle of October, November, and now heading into my 3rd month of my second season in Special Olympics bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes. In fact, you may as well want to hear, I am going to be planning on putting in extra bowling practices in between my work schedule and also before as well as after getting my school schedule back on track this January, February, March of this year, 2024, as well as before the summer of this June, July, and August of this summer, 2024, and also at the beginning of the 2024-2025 semester term, as well as the 2025-2026 semester, and the following year after as well. So lots of positive details to discuss, everyone, too. But I have lots of positive things in stone. In fact, at the beginning of this November of last month, I recently began exploring the ETS Valley Line LRT, and I also have posted YouTube videos and took pictures to make it so phenomenal. In fact, ETS is still keeping the bus routes of 73A Millwoods via 95th Avenue, 73B Millwoods via 98th Avenue, as well as 73A downtown via 95th Avenue, 73B downtown via 98th Avenue, till the start of this February in this year, 2024, to get people used to the new ETS Valley Line LRT system between the 102nd Street station downtown outside the Edmonton City Centre and the Financial District to Millwoods Station in Millwoods Town Center outside of Millwoods Mall and Millwoods as well. But however, I will definitely be providing a live December 2023 update that will also premiere on a separate video at the same time after I post this live end of 2023 update. And also, before I go, ladies and gentlemen, I will also provide a special closing to 2023 update and say Happy New Year's Eve on Sunday, December 31st, on the last day of 2023 coming up. So YouTubers, you may as well want to know is that I have been taking my YouTube channel above and beyond during this past year, 2023, and I'm looking forward to telling each and every one of you. I hope you'll stay tuned for more amazing YouTube videos of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures YouTube channel before and after Christmas, during winter break, and also when I say Happy New Year's Eve on the last day of Sunday, December 31st, on the final day 2023. In the very same time, I will say Happy New Year on New Year's Day, Monday, January 1st, on the first day of 2024 as well, and also provide a live January 2024 update that will also be on YouTube the next month as well, including Welcome to 2024 update, the same time come New Year's Day as well. So lots of positive things to say, everyone. But most importantly, everybody, I really want to say I hope this year, 2024, I'll be able to post amazing YouTube videos of random HSR buses, our Go Bus and Go Train on our Lakeshore West line, and our subways and streetcars on the TTC and our familiar routes in the downtown area in Toronto during the day on my travels to Hamilton, Ontario from Edmonton, Alberta when I visit this year, and also get a chance to post some more Calgary transit vlogs again this summer when I go make 2 trips to Calgary this summer in the new year as well. But likewise, what I'm really looking forward to during this year, this upcoming next year, 2024, my mom, my stepdad, and I, we plan to go to the Comic-Con at Edmonton Expo Center next September in 2024 as well. I will also discuss that later on as we progress our way into this year, 2024 at the same time. But the most important thing of all, everybody, what will never change is that I still watch out for myself and other people when I take the subway and the streetcar on my very own in the downtown area in Toronto during the day, using our HSR buses in Hamilton, Waterdown on my travels, our familiar bus routes going up and down the south side, east-west Hamilton mountain area, and our familiar bus routes of our HSR Hamilton Street Railway buses, where my mom and I used to go to in Hamilton before, where I go back to on visits. It's a very wonderful, amazing, rewarding opportunity. I still have my Presto Smart Fare card that I still use on our HSR buses, our Go Bus and Go Train, our subway stations between Union Station, Bloor-Yonge, Dundas Queen Station of Eaton Centre of downtown Toronto, including between Union Station to St. George Station, St. Andrew Station, Osgood Station, St. Patrick Station, Queen's Park Museum, between Bloor-Yonge Station, Bay Station, and Dufferin Station. I still love visiting Ossington Station, Christie, Bathurst, and Spadina Station on the way, and still love transferring at St. George Station. I'm very smart and very wise about the rules, like staying against the wall, stay behind the yellow line, always stay in the middle of the platform, and always doing the smart and wise things, and always doing the right things as well. And what does make a difference, ladies and gentlemen, is that I'm looking forward to this year, 2024, as well as the following next year, 2025 and 2026. So YouTubers, I really want to say this Christmas Eve, I will have amazing YouTube videos of some elevators and some random ETS buses premiering this Christmas Eve, as well as this Christmas Day on the last week of December. And I will also say season's greetings on a separate YouTube video as well, and as well as doing the special closing, the 2023 update later on in the last week of December after Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. So I really want to say, everybody, thank you again for hearing me talking about live end of 2023 update. It is going to premiere on December 1st, and I'll have a live December 2023 update on a separate live video. So see you again, everyone. Thank you for hearing me talking about live end of 2023 update from This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. I will talk to you all again soon. Stay safe, everyone, and all the best for this year, 2024. Stay tuned for more amazing YouTube videos from me.